And a quick substitution, Aaron Williams out, Brandon Webster in. And Webster, who does get a chance to substitute into the game, never this early though.
Yeah, he's usually a second quarter guy. I'm sure Coach want to talk to Aaron in regards to something. I'm not quite sure why he's such a quick sub. But nevertheless, I've been watching this young man here, Brandon Webster, and his growth process throughout the year. And it looks like he's slimmed down about a good 20 pounds.
Snow with it. Jumper left side, that's good. Outside jumper there from Romain Martin. And game tied at 7. 8 minutes left here in this first quarter. Webster with it. The elbow now over to Crouch. Lost it for a second, got it back. Friel. Extra pass to Davis, but blocked out of bounds.
I'm looking really to see a very good ball game today, as this here Lake Michigan team has made some acquisitions to the team. A former Razor Shark and Demetrius Howard just joined the team.
7-7 tie, 7:48 left to go here first quarter. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network.
Where is it? Where's the sign at?
The guy holds it up. No. He was asking. I was listening to what Tony said, and I saw him hold up the media sign. That's how I knew we were going. Yeah. That's okay. Which one do you want? Okay. Let's cross out this one. Where is it? This one.
Frontier, 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 Frontier.
No bill paid here, folks. And no three-point basket.
So what, the half-court shot and all that's gone, or no?
No, not the half-court. Just the six-man is gone.
Okay. Make my day. My day. My day.
The Lady Sharks. Stands for every three-point basket made by the Razor Sharks during a regular season home game.
Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, 7:48 left to go here in this first quarter. Game tied at 7 between Rochester and Lake Michigan. The Admirals will be the next opponent for the Razor Sharks in about 2 weeks. Wednesday night against the Lake Michigan Admirals yet again. So your chance to get down to the Blue Cross Arena. Doors open at 6:30. Tip-off at 7:35 at the Blue Cross Arena. Tickets on sale now at the Blue Cross Arena box office.
Yeah. I believe this is our fourth meeting against this team, but the team that we're seeing today is not the original team that we have been playing in the past, with the acquisition of Onye Anoku and Demetrius Howard. And we'll be interested to see how those two acquisitions will help this franchise.
As Crouch will try to inbounds along the baseline, finds Friel, trying to set up that offense. Martin on him now to Davis. Batiste trying to guard him. Wild shot that almost went in. Putback is in. Brandon Webster credited for it.
Yeah, I mean, he's really getting in there, and he's really making his presence felt. He's a 7-footer in his own right. And I believe Coach just subbed him in to get a little bit more size on Admiral.
Snow against Crouch. 7 on the shot clock now. And Martin's going to have to do something with it. Running out of trouble, and it stolen away, picked up by the Razor Sharks. Tashid Carr with it. Stops, pops, jumper. No good. Rebounded by Martin. Back the other way. Come the Admirals. Driving straight down the hole, looking for the contact. Floater gets it to go.
Early on, it looks like it's a pretty evenly matched game. Would you say, Tyreek?
Game tied at 9, and I tell you, these Admirals, as you said before, not the same Admirals that we've seen before here. A couple of lineup changes. Got to do something when you're 0-8 on the year. As Keith Friel takes them straight to the hole.
Yeah, I'm seeing Keith more assertive today than he has been in the last few games. I've seen that he's been looking for a shot a little earlier in the offense, and as well as attacking the bucket earlier in the game.
Just under 6:20 left to go here in the first. That jumper no good. Rebound at Webster. Back the other way come the Razor Sharks. Attacking. Crouch to Davis. One step extra, and he would have been able to get the foul and the reverse layup. Davis just couldn't get to the other side of the basket.
Well, so the 7-footer, he's got 2 quick ones early on in this game. That's probably going to be bringing somebody up off this bench early. But I was noticing earlier on a pick-and-roll situation, a lot of times, you know, your big guys, they're not as quick a foot. You know what I'm saying, Tyreek?
Yeah.
And that was very self-evident back there on that there pick-and-roll, and even more evident as he tried to make a stop on JD as he was cutting to the basket for the reverse layup.
Bobo and Jason Underwood checking in for the Admirals. 6:09 left to go here, first quarter. Davis with a second one coming. Free throw is good. You know, Davis, you know, is just so crafty when he's out on the court. And he's like a second or third coach out there, knowing exactly where the frontline players should be. As that jumper is good there. By Underwood.
Yeah, he really is. I just enjoy just picking his brain and seeing just how much he really knows about the game of basketball. I mean, he's just an extension of coach. Normally you would say that about a point guard, but you can also say that about your centers. He knocked down a three-pointer right there.
And, I mean, not too many forward/centers that can play that position can shoot from the outside like Davis can. He's been taking that three a lot more. But you mentioned it, the extension of the coach is supposed to be the point guard, and that's exactly what Jarice is. But you put Davis out there and Frio, it's like having 3 coaches on the court.
It really is. I mean, JD's come to our organization, and he's fit in so well, and he's such a calming presence out there on the floor as Carr goes in for a basket right there.
Carr just deceptively fast, went right by Bobo and with an easy lay-in. A lot of spin action on that ball for it to drop. Snow, jumper, got it. It's a good shot by Ty Snow.
Great up and under move, great up and under. For you young people watching that at the guard position, he drove him hard to the left, stepped through with a pump fake and a step through for just a great move.
Put back by Webster. One-handed put back.
Big Brandon Webster.
Boxed out with the left in the body and put the ball back in with the right hand. Great play by Brandon Webster. Razor Sharks up by 7. Martin, some space, jumper. Can't get it to go. Webster with the rebound. Back the other way come the Razor Sharks. Giving up to Sheed Carr. Through traffic and in for 2.
Yes,
Sheed Carr.
Yeah. I was talking to him earlier and asking him, I said, are you ready to play? I said, you know, we got a former teammate down there. You better show up and show off. He said, no worry, they better be ready for me. So he was all amped up and ready to go before the game as well.
And that foul is going to be on Jason Underwood. He collects that one. Good play on the draw on the foul. So Melvin Council checks in. Jarice Crouch will take a seat. Johnny Mahan comes into the game, and Keith Friel will take a seat. And the only 2 starters out on the court now for the Razor Sharks, Jamal Davis and Sheed Carr. Pick set there on Snow, giving back over to Davis. Thought about a jumper down low, working against Webster is Underwood. Can't get that to go. And rebound, Admirals back the other way.
You know, although Webster missed their shot right there, I really like what I saw from him, which was he was very assertive down there on the low bot. He knew exactly what it was that he wanted to do. Drop step, went hard to the basket. Unfortunately, he didn't make the shot, but you have to like the thought process behind it.
3:49 left to go here in this first quarter. The Razor Sharks leading it by 7, 22-15 over Lake Michigan. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network.
Jimmy really sold that block. Then he came up strong. He had me convinced.
That's the idea. You gotta sell the ball.
Oh, he sold it. I don't know if he was right, but you know, I'll buy it.
I like that little arc down there. I wish they do that in high school.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Which one?
The little arc underneath the thing, so it gives you a better eye.
Is it subjective? Is it you don't know?
No,
is it up to the ref to make that call?
No, if you're standing,
In high
you're
school?
established outside of that circle.
No. I know that, but in high school, is it subjective call where the ref's got to be like, okay?
You're trying to judge it